How's it going, everyone? This is the George here, and today I got another Funko Pop updated collection video. I'm going to show you guys the next 8 Funko Pops that I bought. I'll put the link to the first 5 videos down below. But yeah, my collection continues to increase, and as I've stated in my previous videos, I buy the Funkos based on movies I love, my favorite characters, sometimes favorite character moments, depending on what it is. And with this video, I got some movie characters I enjoy, some cartoon characters I enjoy, and even some connecting to Halloween and Christmas. So let's take a look at the next Funkos that I bought. So the first one, this was the first one that I bought. It's from Black Panther, and it is T'Challa himself, Black Panther. And this is him unmasked. Let's see, the glare's kind of like making it a little hard, but yeah. It's T'Challa. And in this one, you could get some other characters like Eric Killmonger, both without his mask and in his full costume. Okoye, Shuri, Nakia, Black Panther with the full-on costume. Um, I haven't really seen these other ones in stores. I would definitely get the Eric Killmonger one because Killmonger is one of the best villains. But yeah, this is Black Panther, T'Challa, and rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Black Panther was one of my favorite MCU solo movies to come out, and I understand why people have their criticisms of it. Some people think it's overrated. Some people think some of the special effects don't age up all that well. But I enjoy the story. I feel like compared to other MCU solo movies, it had a more serious story. I thought the villain played by Michael B. Jordan was great. Killmonger. I thought Wakanda looked excellent, and Chadwick Boseman gave a great performance. And I was very excited for this movie after Civil War when you saw Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa for the first time. And it's so hard to believe that he's gone. But yeah, still a great movie. And there we go, Black Panther. So the next one I'm going to show. These two I got for my birthday. And by the way, I got T'Challa at Newberry Comics. So these next two, I don't know where they were gotten because they were given to me for my birthday. But first one is Donald Duck from Mickey and Friends right here. Disney one. I don't really have a lot of Disney ones, believe it or not. Really, I only got, besides Marvel characters and Star Wars, Buzz and Woody. But yeah, Donald Duck, one of my favorite characters from Mickey Mouse. You know, the way he just gets angry so quickly, like, and DuckTales with his nephews Huey, Louie, and Dewey. Yeah, I'm a big Donald Duck fan. I always gotta see Donald Duck when I'm at Disney World. But in this collection, you can also get Mickey Mouse. And I want to get Mickey Mouse eventually. I don't know which Mickey Mouse, though, because there's a lot of Mickey Mouse ones. I know Halloween had a Mickey Mouse dressed as a pirate. Personally, if I was to get Mickey Mouse, I don't know if they have it. I'd probably get Fantasia Mickey with the Sorcerer's hat. I don't know. I feel like that would be the most iconic Mickey Funko to get. But yep, Donald Duck right here. And it's weird. One of my old cats who passed away 7 years ago, she used to squawk like that. She's go like, rah, 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 rah. But yeah, here's Donald Duck right here. One of my favorite angry cartoon characters ever. And the other one I got for my birthday is Darth Maul right here. This is the fourth Star Wars Funko. I have gotten Darth Vader, Chewbacca, and Luke. And here is Darth Maul. And I'm one of those few people that actually likes Phantom Menace quite a bit. I enjoy it. I especially enjoy the Duel of the Fates sequence where he's fighting Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. It was great to see him return in the Clone Wars again. And to me, Darth Maul is one of the coolest looking villains. Like his lightsaber, his design. And in this, you can get Ahsoka, Garsa Khan, Bo-Katan, and Wrecker. I definitely would get Ahsoka. Ahsoka would be the next one I probably would get. I'd want Mando or Ahsoka next to be my next Star Wars Funko, or Han Solo. Although I gotta see if they have Anakin from Revenge of the Sith as Funko as well. There's a lot of Star Wars ones that I want to get. But yeah, Darth Maul, one of the coolest villains ever. And like I said, I think Phantom Menace is underrated. I mean, yeah, it's got some boring political dialogue, and they overdo the pod racing, and Jar Jar can be annoying at times. But overall, I like Phantom Menace is one of the more rewatchable to me as a Star Wars movie than Attack the Clones, Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker. It's just my personal opinion. I'm not hating on Disney Star Wars, by the way, because I still prefer Force Awakens, Rogue One, and I feel like Solo's on equal footing with Phantom Menace because I also think Solo's underrated. One day I'll talk about Star Wars movies. I'll review Star Wars. So the next one is a holiday themed one. I'm doing this based on the order that I bought them, by the way, and it is Bugs Bunny dressed as Buddy the Elf. This is part of the Warner Brothers 100th celebrating every story, and I got this Funko at a Oktoberfest event that I went to. There was a booth that was selling Funkos for $12, and I saw this and I was like, I've never seen this before. I gotta buy it. I wasn't even planning on buying Funkos that day, but yeah, here he is. And on the back, you got a picture of the real Buddy the Elf, played by Will Ferrell. And I was like, I gotta buy this because Elf is one of my favorite Christmas movies. Bugs Bunny is one of my favorite cartoon characters. And I just realized something. I had all my Looney Tunes ones, they're dressed up. I have Daffy Duck dressed up as Shaggy, and I have Sylvester dressed as a pumpkin. And now I got Bugs Bunny dressed as Buddy the Elf. Really neat. But yeah, Bugs Bunny, one of my favorite characters. Yeah. What's up, Doc? And yeah, Elf. Maybe I should review Elf this year. You know what? I just realized something. I haven't reviewed any Christmas movies on my channel besides Nightmare Before Christmas. I think this is the year I gotta review them. I'll try to review Elf this year at the very least. But yeah, there's Bugs Bunny as Buddy the Elf. This one I got at Midtown Comics. It's John Wick from John Wick Chapter 4. And John Wick was probably one of the biggest surprises of an action series in the last 10 years or so. Because what starts off as an action movie starring Keanu Reeves, after we don't really see Keanu for that much, it was like, Keanu was big, and then, I don't know, in the mid 2000s, didn't really see much of him after Constantine. And then he comes back, and what starts off as a premise that I wouldn't say is goofy, but usually don't go with, where his dog gets killed by these mercenaries and he goes on a revenge quest to get revenge on them, although the dog was also the last gift that his dead wife gave him. But it's spam. You wouldn't think it would spam into a big franchise. Like, it was a good movie, but you wouldn't think it would spam into a franchise where the sequels, at least in my opinion, get better and better. I mean, I know some people will say, well, this John Wick movie is better than the other one, but I think all four of them are great movies. John Wick Chapter 4, I think, is the best one. And this franchise never gets dull. And they always find creative ways for John Wick to kill his enemies. But yeah, in this collection, you can get Winston in there. I'm looking forward to the John Wick spinoff movie that comes out next year starring Ana de Armas. Ballerina, I'm pretty sure it's called. The trailer looked really good. And yeah, this is one of the best action movies overall, John Wick Chapter 4. And I don't know, they just leave the character John Wick alone, or either do prequels or spin-offs with him that take place before Chapter 4, because I think Chapter 4 ended perfectly well. It ended on a perfect note, and there's so much potential to grow the series out beyond John Wick. But it is what it is. But yeah, Keanu Reeves is excellent in this movie. Although some of his line delivery, like, I'm gonna need a gun, just could have been a bit smoother. But overall, I love the John Wick movies. And when I saw this, it was like the only one, it was the first time I saw it. I never saw any of these in Newberry Comics. I was like, yeah, I'm buying it. Just because I love the John Wick movies. Okay, so the next two I actually got on the same day. So I'm going to start with the first one, which is another cartoon. It's a holiday classic. Linus Waiting for the Great Pumpkin from Charlie Brown. So I don't think I've discussed this on my channel before. I love Charlie Brown. I grew up watching uh, Charlie Brown Christmas. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. It's the Easter Beagle, Charlie Brown. I grew up reading the comics. I used to live less than 2 hours away from Dorney Park, where they used to have the Camp Snoopy section at the park as well. So I grew up heavily on Charlie Brown. I also enjoy the Charlie Brown movies that have come out, like the Peanuts movie, A Boy Named Charlie Brown, Snoopy Come Home. Charlie Brown's been a staple in my life for a while. And when I saw this, it was like a couple of weekends before Halloween. I was like, I'm gonna buy it. Not because I don't have any Charlie Brown Funkos, but it's the Great Pumpkin. This is one of the most iconic Charlie Brown specials, an iconic Charlie Brown scene. It doesn't say which other ones you can buy, just a picture of Snoopy on a pumpkin. But I've seen, Charlie Brown with in stores, Charlie Brown with the little Christmas tree from the Charlie Brown Christmas special, Snoopy and Woodstock Christmas themed. I definitely want the Charlie Brown with the little Christmas tree though. Although I feel like you can make a Halloween line with this. They should have it with Snoopy as the World War One flying ace, and Charlie Brown as the ghost that only gets the rocks because he's got so many holes in his costume. But yeah, we got Linus Wing for the Great Pumpkin. It's a cute one. I love it. One of my favorites that I bought. And another one, which is which is a not a Halloween but a horror themed one. We got it right here. It is Ghostface from Scream. Hello. Do you like scary movies? And Scream, I've reviewed the Scream movies on this channel, the first three and Scream 6. You know how much I love this franchise. Go check those reviews out. But Scream is just one of my favorite movies ever. Not just my favorite horror movie, my favorite slasher movie, but one of my favorite movies. The meta commentary, the characters, the mystery of who Ghostface is in all the movies overall, it's always intrigued me. My favorite Ghostface is probably Billy Loomis and Stu Macher from the first Scream movie, and Matthew Lillard. He's so iconic as Stu, and he's been talking a lot about Scream. He thinks Stu is still alive, which in the original draft of Scream 3 he was going to be the villain, but then Kevin Williamson dropped as a writer, so they changed it up. But with Kevin Williamson directing the new movie, you never know. Maybe Stu could come back. I don't know, but yeah, Ghostface. The Scream franchise is just entertaining. Neve Campbell as Sidney Prescott, my favorite horror girl. And here on the back, you can get Ghostface, and you can get the jumbo Ghostface. They always had the jumbo one for a while, but I wanted the regular size one, and this definitely goes with my Michael Myers and Freddy Krueger as the horror icons, the slasher icons in my collection that I have so far. But I wish they do have more of the Scream characters. I definitely would get Sidney Prescott. I would definitely get Randy, Dewey. If they had one of just Stu and Billy, I would definitely get Stu. But Skeet Ulrich as Billy Loomis, also great performance. But yeah, first Scream movie, one of my all-time favorite movies. And then the last one, it's another cartoon. And I can't believe it took me a while to finally get this one because I love this cartoon. It's SpongeBob with the Krusty Krab pizza. The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. And this is part of the 25 years of SpongeBob collection where you can get Ripped Pants SpongeBob, Fry Cook Games Patrick Doodle Bob, Caveman SpongeBob, and Glove World SpongeBob. For a while, I had only seen the Glove World one, but when I saw this one, I was like, I'm going to buy this one because the Krusty Krab Pizza episode is one of my favorite episodes. It had some iconic moments, especially at the end where the guy, one of the worst fish in SpongeBob history, said he wasn't going to get the pizza because SpongeBob didn't get him a drink, even though he didn't order a drink. And Squidward, in a rare moment, stands up for SpongeBob. I love moments like this. So that's why I bought this one, because the Krusty Krab episode, out of all these episodes, was one of my favorite. The Krusty Krab pizza episode. And I was just like, when am I going to see this one again? Because they only had the glove rolled one every time I saw it. And I love the glove rolled episode, or in this case, the rock bottom episode, because that's where it's from. But I was more inclined to buy the Krusty Krab pizza one. But yep, those are the new Funkos that I bought. So we're going to do a quick recap of the Funkos once again. So we got T'Challa, Black Panther, from the Black Panther movie. We got Donald Duck from Mickey and Friends right here. I need to get more Disney ones. I got plenty of Marvel, horror, and other cartoons, but I need more Disney. I got Darth Maul. There we go. We got Bugs Bunny as Buddy the Elf right here. We got John Wick himself right there. Good. I'm trying to make sure you can see, because there's a glare that's. We got Linus from It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. We got Ghostface from Scream. It doesn't say which Ghostface, by the way. But Ghostface is so iconic regardless of who's behind the mask. Although I think Stu and Billy are the best ones. And last, but certainly not least, Krusty Krab Pizza SpongeBob from that episode. And those are the Funko Pops I recently bought. And with the holidays coming up, Black Friday coming up, I'm bound to get some new ones. So probably after Christmas, that'll be the next Funko video. But yeah, those are my recent Funko Pops. And which ones did you like the most? Which ones do you have? Which ones do you want to get? And which ones do you recommend I get next? Let me know in the comments down below. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe already if you haven't. Please share this with someone that's into collecting Funko Pops. And I hope to see you guys real soon. My next review is going to be on the 2000 movie Gladiator, because Gladiator 2 is coming out soon. And, I should look to see if they have a Maximus Decimus Iridius Funko Pop from Gladiator, because Gladiator is one of my all-time favorite movies. I can't wait to talk about that movie with you guys. And I hope to see you guys real soon. Take care, everyone.